Hey guys, Robin here with Oracle Rising. Welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. So today I wanted to talk about water and what it can really do for you, in your life. First of all, water is life. So it's very important for you guys to be hydrating yourself properly. It's also very important to be mindful of what you're putting in your body as far as water goes, and soft drinks and energy drinks and coffee and tea are not a substitute for water. I just wanted to throw that out there for you. So I talked about fluoride and other hazards in water. So I do filter water before I drink it, because the filter I use, it removes like 97% of fluoride and toxins and heavy metals. And apparently the water in my city is not that great. When I used to live in the east coast of Canada, we had a wellspring to drink from, and the water was unbelievable. It was fresh and clean, and it got filtered out by, all the layers of earth. I can't go into whatever details. And then when I moved here, and I drank the tap water, I was like, oh my God, what is that? But then you get used to it. And it's the toxicity of the chemicals that are put in there. So you might want to look into filtration systems and not just buy any old water pitcher or filter. Look at what it actually does, and read the reviews. So, and you can get filters that will work on your whole house, or, you can put them in your shower head, because obviously your skin is going to be absorbing all these toxins. But anyway, what I really wanted to do is talk about healing with water, and I've just been like having a nightmare with lighting. But anyway, being close to water provides similar results as meditation. So, I feel so restored by water. I love being beside it. If you go to the ocean and you just listen to the sound of those waves like crashing against the beach, it's the best sound in the world to me. It's the most relaxing, and it can really like lull you to sleep. And for somebody like myself that has I'm not a big fan of sleeping outside, you know what I mean? But I have fallen asleep on beaches, and I went to Cuba a couple of years ago with a friend of mine, and we had an ocean view with our resort. And at night, it was just, all you could hear was the sound of the beach, and it was so amazing. Well, I could hear her snoring too, like, wow. Anyway, and the snoring was unbelievable, but, the waves were close compensation. But anyway, so the effects of meditation are beautiful for your body. You're slowing yourself down, and you're giving yourself that time to get in touch with nature and get in touch with your higher self and your guides. So if you're able to access water and go to sit beside it, I really strongly recommend it. And for those of you that are not able to do that, it's fine. You can listen to, wave sounds on YouTube. They have tons of videos, or you can listen to waves or rain falling. That's another sound that is just absolutely amazing for me. I love the sound of rain on the roof. It makes me so happy. I'm not a fan of going outside in the rain. I mean, it's disgusting and wet. But listening to the sound of rainfall is just absolute bliss for me. So the second thing I have here for you guys is that it is a conduit of universal energy, and water can wash away negative energy. So this is like, there's so much water on the planet, you guys. And it takes over everything, and it is supercharged for you. And what I really wanted to focus on here is that the water can wash away negative energy. So this is super important for you guys. And there are things such as where you do these rituals in the shower. Don't worry, you don't have to dance or anything like that, but it's like a mantra to remove negative energy, and that it'll just wash that all away down the drain. And this is why there's so many spiritual practices that involve water, because they are actually washing away that negativity from you. And so I think this is really cool. People just do not understand the very spiritual power of water. And this is, again, it provides life. And this is what people are looking for on other planets. Well, do they have water? Because we can't live there unless we have water. So if you're a spiritual person, you might want to look how you can incorporate water into your practices, because it carries universal energy. And that's not always a good thing. So be very careful. You might want to bless your water or cleanse your water or charge it out under the moonlight when there's a full moon, because that's a really great way of charging your water. But there is a lot of negativity in the world. So just be very careful. And this is why I like isolated beaches, lakes where there's not a whole lot of people, so that's my personal preference, but you guys are always welcome to check out what works for you, okay? So salt water, this says, is an amazing cleansing experience. So you can bathe in salt and baking soda. So I like pink Himalayan salt for stuff like that. I have to scratch my nose. Hold on. You know what they say about an itchy nose is to kiss a fool. So, but anyway, guys, this bathing in salt water, it seems like it might be a little bit weird, but if you think about, people sell Epsom salts, right? And people bathe in them. Oh, this is great, and it comes in all these different scents and stuff like that. But you can take your salt from out of the cupboard, and again, I like pink Himalayan because it seems to be the purest. Or you can take, I also use a black salt, but that has kind of a rotten egg smell, so you might want to just not use that for bathing in, because you'll probably smell like a rotten egg and cause all kinds of gossip. But anyway, and add baking soda to that. I've heard some people that use a essential oil, but if you're going to use essential oil in the bathtub, you guys, it has to be mixed with a carrier oil, especially if you're using something as stingy as, let's say, peppermint. So be careful. Do your research. Don't just start slapping things into the bathtub and think, I'll be fine, and then you go and, do something unmentionable because you didn't mix your essential oil with a carrier oil, or maybe it was the wrong kind. You know what I'm saying? All right, so water has the power to keep chakras balanced, and this is very important too. So, again, and if you haven't seen, like I did a beginner's guide to chakras and how to unblock chakras too. So chakras are the energy center that run through, basically they follow the spine of your body and they go up to past your body. Here I'm doing this. And there is a chakra that is connected to your higher self too. So it's very important that your chakras keep spinning and that they're open, because you can communicate with your body. You'll feel better. You'll feel healthier. And if you want to look into how to specifically use water to keep your chakras open, like, go ahead and check that out. But again, what else can you do other than ingest it? And again, I recommend filtering it, or having the bath, having the shower, visiting bodies of water if it's at all possible for you. You can charge water with intentional thoughts or with singing and then drink it, okay? There's this manifestation technique. I don't know why my nose is so itchy. But anyway, where you take your glass of water and you think, it's got my lipstick marks all over it. So stay classy. And you put your hands around it and you speak your intention into the water. You can also put a little note on the bottom. Post-it notes work really well. Whatever your positive affirmation is, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest for yourself, you infuse that with your positive thinking, and then you drink the water. If you're down with singing to your water, that's cool too. I'm a huge like beat bopping singing person. You should see my performances when I'm driving. Like I'm a one-woman show. But anyway, so there is significant scientific research based on this, that actually the molecular level of water changes based on the words associated or being directed to it. And this is super fascinating. You know, when uplifting words are spoken to water, the molecules turn into these beautiful, fantastic, like snowflake, you know, la. And when negative words are spoken, it gets really ugly. So be very careful what you're saying and what you're doing with your water. If you're in a bad mood, like don't drink the water that's in your hands. Like be very mindful. Like speaking your words out to the universe has such a hugely impactful resonant result. So a lot of people don't know about the power of water and what you say in it or around it and then ingest it. So be careful about that, you guys. Okay, so the sixth thing I have here, and I kind of already covered this before, but I'm going to say it again because it merits. So to charge water with the light of the moon and then drink it. So apparently you do have to set it outside. So you obviously want to have something with a lid on it. I live in Manitoba in Canada, and I am not kidding when I say that our provincial bird is the mosquito. They're so big sometimes, you know. So anyway, I don't want to drink mosquitoes. It's bad enough I've had one flown in my mouth and it was disgusting. So be very careful about what you put your stuff in. I would recommend like a mason jar, something with a seal, and something in glass so that you're not using plastic. And put it somewhere where it's not going to get knocked over, obviously, because you don't want broken glass in your yard. And just leave it out all night. And then, you know, say whatever, like you can add that step of manifesting, you know, making your wish or whatever it is, or just, you know, throwing out a blessing to the universe. So water is so much more important than, you know, having something to bathe in or keep yourself hydrated. It can really change your life, you guys. So I think this is a really interesting subject for you guys to dig a little bit deeper in and to sort of mind your manners around water, especially if you plan on putting it into your body. So guys, I'm going to leave that all with you, and I'm going to send you love and light, many blessings. Namaste. Bye for now. Bye.